I shit you not. Here's what's happening. We're watching Sinners at 10:30, Universal City Walk. People are hyped. They're feeling good. There's people next to us, right? They're next to us, and the whole time they're watching. Their eyes are glued to the screen. We're having a great time.
Great.
The second the frame goes black, the IMAX 10-second countdown has happened. It goes black. Opens full brightness. And starts on the phone, full brightness next to me, and I'm like, "You had the whole time during the trailer."
Did you tell him? Did you tell him?
I couldn't. I'm just not that guy.
Ryder?
Dude, I'm getting to the point. We gotta be those people.
Here's what I did. I didn't say anything, but I kept doing the really, and I did like the
Yes.
really.
I mean,
yeah, you gotta.
Really? 4 times I kept going like, I'm doing the really, and they're just there, full bright, and I'm like, it's black as all get out because the screen's dark, the opening, and I'm like. Your phone
it's not
is
just phones.
Bright right now.
It starts at phones, but it doesn't end at phones. I was watching Dune 2 IMAX, 3 a.m. showing
At the Lincoln.
Dude, at Lincoln Center. Dude, behind me, back left. It's going through the woo scene, like where it's like it's very visions of Paul's sister. Dude is talking at outside volume through this whole sequence.
Oh my God.
Theater etiquette. I'm so curious to hear about different regions of the US, let alone different regions of the globe, of like where we're at with theater etiquette. Because here in LA, it is horrible. I would say every other showing of something that I see, there's something that is just, I want to just tear my skin off. Okay, I'm talking
it's the
like
chicken jockey movement.
No, it's chicken jockey's not even the
issue.
It's
not the chicken jockey. That's a different thing.
That's the meme.
But I'm saying it's encouraging it now. You're seeing this echo chamber, and you're like, you know what? People are doing it and they're having fun. Which I get it, but it's just not a place for theaters.
It's a different thing. That's like parody.
No, it doesn't matter. It's still getting wild. So I'm saying it's enabling. It's enabling. It's an enabling thing.
You guys are both correct. Okay, I'm not gonna say I do agree that it is a little bit enabling, but it's also like the meme factor.
Yeah.
To me, it's not the people that are going to the theater and I want you to laugh at the movie. I want you to enjoy the movie and have a good time. But when I'm sitting down in Warfare, Alex Garland's Warfare, and to my left, someone is making gun reloading sounds and staring at the screen and staring at the screen, just moving his head around like he's in the movie. He wasn't on his phone.
You're lying to me.
I swear to you. Even to the fact that this guy, during the trailers for Mission Impossible, he was fully running in his seat, to copy him.
Oh my God. No way.
Looking over at his buddy, thinking he's hilarious. And oh my God, that was horrible. Sinners, we had in front of me, on Instagram. It wasn't taking photos of the screen, but my God. You're here for 2 hours. Can you really just maybe put it down? You paid to be here. You paid to be here.
It's on you. Well, what I hate too is also when people like the anger and the aggressiveness in theaters has become no one's gonna ruin my experience, so I'm gonna be real uptight and real on my game. And so sometimes when I move my legs to literally cross my legs, yes, sometimes I do a little tick on the seat. My foot passes the seat and it gives them a little tick on the head, and I'm like, oh, and then I make sure to go, sorry. I do a sorry. But then what I hate is when they do this, they turn around, they say, stop hitting my seat, bro. And I'm like, I said, I'm sorry. And
how often is this happening, Ryder?
This never happened to me.
It happens a lot just because, look, when I get up, my feet, and then I slip. Yeah. I slip down, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I hit the back of their seat. I'm like, oh, God. Because I do move. I don't move a lot. I got to try to stay still. But I'm like, just crossing my legs like this, and one slips, and it does a little tick. There's a little thing. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm like, oh, don't do that again. And then 5 minutes later, I forget and I go, tick, and he's like, you better cut the shit, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry. Chill out.
That's terrible.
And then he's still there, turned
dude.
He still has a lingering while the movie's playing, and I'm like, I look to Peyton, and Peyton's next to me, Jesus.
It's the theater is supposed to be a communal viewing experience. You should be all having a good time, all being afraid, all being there's these emotions that the movie's trying to convey to its audience, and I'm all about it. A gasp, I want you to have that. It's not like I'm asking for complete and utter silence in this theater. I'm asking to be in the movie and not distract the people around you.
Yes,
That's
it's
it.
like it's a collective experience, and all of those reactions and expressions should add to that experience,
Yeah.
not take away. For example, when like I'm seeing Sinners and someone's like, "Oh, get his ass!" Like I'm like, yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
I
love
like those little
like
comments,
those
yeah.
sort of things
I
where
can only
it's
do
like,
so much. I can only do so much because
I
I'll tell
know,
you right now.
I know. I've sat with you. No.
Because, yeah, well, sorry, but Ryder and I went and saw Scream 7 or whatever.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one it was?
okay, the one in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in New York. This is,
I think that's
I don't know,
6.
2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
the person sitting, it was a packed theater. It was like opening. Ryder was really excited. He had already seen it. It was my first time. Like, I had just watched all the Scream movies. I'm so excited. This girl next to me was
Oh.
doing the, get your ass away from there. Go away. Like, the
Oh, that's too
Oh,
much.
yes,
That's
too
too
much. Yeah,
much.
it's like,
And it was the first time where I've like, excuse me, can you stop talking? And I
Oh my
I felt
God.
so bad, but also so
Yeah.
empowered.
yeah.
And Ryder, you're a very vocal theater attendee too, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
No, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like, it's enjoyable because it's like getting me into the movie,
Okay.
and it's not like distracting from the movie.
Okay,
it's
that's
like
good.
a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But even you were getting taken out by this girl. Like, I know my
I do
tolerance is
remember
like
that.
pretty low.
Yeah,
Your
yeah, yeah.
tolerance is pretty high.
Yeah.
And I know when it's gone past your tolerance, something is wrong.
Yeah,
Something is
they
really
must be
wrong.
talking a lot. Oh my God.
It's got to be like, it's got to fit the movie.
yeah.
It's got to fit the tone. Like when I was watching Talk to Me and people were like
no.
screaming bloody murder in the
Oh,
theater,
God.
I was so no, I was kind of with it. This dude was going crazy. He was like, like
Oh
everyone, like
my
every time I'm
God.
like, oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
hilarious. I love it. It makes me like because in a horror environment, I kind of want that sort of like
Yeah.
level of ridiculousness
yeah,
of
you know-
people's
yeah, yeah,
reactions
you're right,
to
yeah,
like soften it a little bit, make it less scary.
I was terrified of Talk to Me in the theater.
That
was
was
like a
so
terrifying
scary.
experience to me.
That was the first time I watched a movie in like recent history where I had to look away. I
Oh.
was hiding my
yeah.
eyes. And
I
I
did
was
a
like, I can't believe I'm a 24 at the time,
Huh.
24-year-old man, like hiding my eyes in a movie theater.
Good God.
I did a solo movie date for that one. That was rough.
Oh my God.
That
I'm
is,
scared.
you're
I know,
brave for
I
that,
know.
Ryder.
I was like, I
bless
could do
you.
this.
Um,
Crazy.
I think the worst theater experience I've had, despite like, it is every other time that someone in front of me is on their phone. I've had one time I was at a theater and this lady was on her phone right next to me, and I like kept looking over. We were watching Wicked, I think, and she was on her phone the whole time. And then I like leaned over like I was gonna say something, but then she like took her jacket and like quickly like hit it. And like
What?
so she was still on her phone, but like she was on her phone under the jacket.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Doing the
And I was
concealed
like-
carry.
I was like, I guess this like
It's
works. I'm not gonna be upset about you on your phone anymore, but it kind of defeats the purpose of being here. I was watching Godzilla -1, and
Great
these
film.
guys next to me, every
Oh.
single time like Godzilla was appearing on screen, they would go, Gojira! Oh, Gojira! And I'm like,
but
God.
like as a joke or like
Making
dead
fun of.
serious.
Yeah.
as a joke. And it like not only was, okay, I get you're making a joke. 2, this is tonally off. 3, this is borderline racist.
I have to
God.
tell you then, I was in Princess Mononoke and somebody was translating the someone else
What?
right behind me. I was like, this can't be real. This cannot be real.
Oh my
And thankfully
God.
it stopped. It was only a small period of time, but like I would hear murmurings and I look at my girlfriend. I'm like, is this real? Like, are they real? The subs are right there. Like maybe they can't see it. Like,
Yeah.
am I going to be an asshole and tell them to stop? Or maybe they're
Right,
like
you don't know.
visually
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
impaired. I don't know.
Here's my worst theater experience. Never in my life have I experienced this amount of talking, and everyone in the theater was like doing the turnarounds, and everyone was kind of looking at each other like, who's gonna be the one to speak up? Because no one spoke up at that time. It was for the original Suicide Squad, which I know is so
yeah.
crazy. There were these 2 people behind us, and I think this one lady, I don't know, she loved Harley Quinn, but like I'll never forget in the scene when she's changing, shoot full volume. Like, yep, that's Harley Quinn. That's Harley. That's my Harley. Like,
she just wants to be heard. That's a tough one.
She just kept talking the whole time. But it was like rough because it was like every time, like, oh man, you shouldn't do that. Like that volume.
Yeah.
But it's quiet. Everyone's like, why are you just making comments? It's crazy.
I do have plenty of good theater experiences, but these bad ones are like seared in my brain and make me like, I think about showtime so much more now, guys. Like, do I go to the 8 p.m. where for this adult movie where there's might not be kids? Am I going to go to a kids movie, like a PG movie that more kids will be at? Am I going to go late or am I going to go during the day? Like, or do I go right after work? Maybe that's going to be a better time. Maybe adults aren't going to be yapping as much. As one.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that. I just want to go. Like when Spider-Man was getting re-released, they were doing all the Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget Spider-Man 1. Uncle Ben is about to do his with great power speak.
Oh no.
This drunk lady is yapping. And she's with her husband and her kid. And her husband's trying to tell her to like stop talking, you know.
Oh,
and the son's
no.
embarrassed. And the mom's drunk. Like so drunk. And she keeps yapping. And finally someone in the back is like, shut the hell up, like sort of deal. And she stands up during the great power speech. And it is like it was poetry, dude.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben is talking against people like her, you know, and this guy in the back is like he's there for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's there for Spider-Man. And she gets ejected. The lady came in, she got kicked out. And the whole family kicked out. Felt so bad for the kid. Probably just wanted to watch Superman. Super embarrassed about his mom. That is more of a funny one though, because that got taken care of pretty much right away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, well, no, you're right. Because like with Sinners, seeing it at 10:30 at night on a Tuesday, it was 100% packed, but those people were dead quiet. Like they were so tired. You know, I was like,
or into it too. Like,
well, no, that's true. But like even before, like, you know, like you felt that people were tired. Just in general.
Yeah,
they were into it. Yeah, excited, but everyone was like,
the energy was low.
Let's get it going. Like, let's get it going. You know, like. Yeah. I'm ready, but it's late. It's
totally. So late. It's a bummer, I would say, that we're at this point. I really want to say that it's every other movie, and it used to just be once in a blue moon. There was like something going on, and maybe that's because I'm going to more movies. That's could be it, and maybe going to more movies towards release. Just
definitely.
Because like having A-list and stuff.
Yeah, it's just LA too. LA film culture, theater culture is so different than I think anywhere in the country. That's what I'd say. I feel.
But it's interesting if you go to like an independent cinema or whatever, like it's different. It's just I think that these
New
are
Bev.
the people.
New Bev is respect. Yeah,
totally. You go to New Beverly, Arrow. You go to any of these places. It's just a different audience. It's a different crowd that's going to go there versus. I'm going to the local AMC, and unfortunately, it's at that local AMC. It is the average moviegoer, just the average person that is having these. Like, I don't know.
Here's the comparison. It's like going to the McDonald's play place versus going to like Top Golf. Like, where do you want your entertainment, huh?
Are you golfing at both of them? What's going like?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought where kids.
I think he's just talking like maturity.
Yeah, where kids go to play. Like kids play at Top Golf. I've seen some kids there playing Top Golf. But they're just on a caliber above. You know what I mean? They're like,
sure.
Mother, can I get the yellow paw for? I don't know. That's not. Can I get
the 9-iron, mother?
Can I get the 9-iron, please?
Everybody, thanks for tuning into this bonus episode of the Strictly Casual podcast, or whatever this is going to be, about theater etiquette in 2025. Are you having bad theater experiences, or are you having good theater experiences? Please let us know in the comments, because genuinely, I would like to know. And also, please include. Don't tell me where you live. I mean, please tell me the region.
State. Yeah, region. Yeah.
Tell me like the area of where you live. Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right.
Cool. Well,
thanks everybody.
Peace out.